to the depth of the target lesion. And we here, the chromophore is melanin. And okay, so how is it connected to the hair? So in hair, you have to adjust heat that will go along the shaft and reach the stem cells in the hair shaft and the stem cells in the dermal papilla. You have to give enough heat so there will be thermal damage. If you are not doing thermal damage enough, you might have paradoxical hair growth. But if you do achieve it, you will manage to destroy the anagen phase and hair will not grow. So what is the challenge? To deliver as much possible energy in heat to the hair, but not to the skin, and doing that without damaging the surrounding tissue. We're doing hypo, hyperpigmentation, scarring, burning. So it's a real challenge, because if you have another pigment and it's just on the layer of the superficial epidermis, it's not as deep. You already attach it, but here you use the hair follicle to bring the damage. So the solution is to harness the selective photothermolysis that mixes the impact of the target and minimize the impact on the surrounding skin tissue. This is the big story. So next slide. So in 1981, they created the classic theory of SPT. So basically it meant that thermal relaxation time is defined as the time needed for the target tissue to cool down by 50% through heat dissipation. Okay, so next comes the Fourier's law that says that how heat is transferred according. So the power motion follows this law, that you want to create a light and do the continuous effect of the heat even after you are gone, so it's still working. Now I will show you power motion on our patient that follows the Fourier's law, and I will guide you. So it's our armpit that we are starting with. So this is the red, the handle is here. Soon it's going to start and will come. And it's like as if you are drawing on the patient with heat. Okay, this is heat camera. And I'm sorry for the quality, but heat cameras are expensive and it's very hard to get them. I'm trying to improve the camera next time. And now I will show you that what's happened on our hand when this is the handle and we are basically working on her, and it's as if we are spraying heat all over our hand, and the heat stays even after we stopped. Okay, this causes the thermal damage. This is what power motion is. So it's not just like in stamping, staying at one point. It takes a lot of time to gather. So we can do hair removal of entire back in less than 20 minutes. We can do a whole person in 40 minutes. Other competitors will take them an hour and a half on one person. This gives more heat.
Thank you for the very nice presentation from Dr. Pam. And then I will explain about a little bit about the another laser for the hair removal is Alexandrite and Nd-YAG laser. And Dr. Pam explained all the devices for the hair removal, but I will explain in 755 and 1064 nanometer beam. The 755 absorbs more melanin than 1064. So it is more effective for the hair remover, but the 1064 nanometer also effective to treat the pigmented skin lesion, especially skin type 6 and 5. I used this device as a Candela GentleMax Pro. It is a very well-designed machine for the hair remover, and it produces very support a very big size of the spot, up to 25 millimeters spot size, and they provide also a very wide range of pulse widths. So we can use this one for the hair removal and the pigmented skin lesion and the vascular lesion treatment. It has a multifunctional treatment device.
Laser hair removal is popular but not cost-effective and must frequently be redone, and the financial burden impact of the laser therapy was significantly among all treatment modalities. So when patients spend too much time, energy, and money on laser hair removal, it is not only against social norms, but also lead to dissatisfaction. So we need to worry about that. If a patient receives the treatment, but the response is not as good as what they expect, they'll feel dissatisfied. So that's the reason why that we need to very good care of the energy setting, especially we need to avoid complications. And in laser hair removal, the practitioner undergo prolonged exposure is widely actually without any protective measure. So ensure the safety or outstep, we should minimize the production of the surgical smoke, increase the efficacy if its evacuation, and prevent its inhalation, and by using effective masks.
Usually men.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Men.
Man is
Usually
more-
men
Yeah,
cannot
right.
tolerate. They
You're
cry
right.
a lot.
You're right.
I know.
If let's say you remove in the back, but then you
In
go
the
up
nape.
into the
Here,
back,
here.
in the neck, then they
Yeah,
start
in the
screaming.
nape.
So
Yeah.
then you tell them you cool it more, and then it works. Because
Yeah.
otherwise, what will happen? They will come in 8 weeks and they will tell you, look, I have a new how you say, ranks on my shoulders because here the hair grow. You did the less pain, yes, but the back is okay. So one of the things that my colleague here said about the paradoxical hypertrichosis, that it's unknown, is one because of the lower amount of energy that is needed per that area. If you have thinner skin, so it might be more painful. But another thing is that a woman that has abnormal hormonal, like with the PCOS, and they have like that, so the articles say that a woman that suffers